See, we think that pride is look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. Aren't I awesome? Look how great I can sing. Look how awesome I can play the guitar. That doesn't happen as much as the other kind of pride. You know what the other kind of pride is? The pride where somebody says, hey, the team was really awesome today. Thank you so much for using your gift. And we're like, oh, it's all Jesus. You ever done that? Or, man, I just love it when you lead worship. Oh, no, well, I've had a cold today. Or, oh, I just really think, I love it when you play bass, because when you play bass, there's just something about the sound that just, solidifies me and just makes me think about God. And you're like, yeah, I was a little rusty today. What is that? Like, who told us that that's how we respond? Because see, what happens is when we do that with ourselves and then with other people, who are the people looking at? See, we think not accepting compliments in that space is giving glory to God, because it's such a deflection. Because here's what happens, okay? And stick with me here, because what am I telling you to be like full of yourself? No. But what I am saying is that in the spirit of the parable of the talents, if we as worship leaders and creative people do not know what we've been given, you know what we will do? We will lean into third servant mentality, where the third servant, when given some of the master's money to invest, decided that he would dig a hole in the ground and put all of his gift in the ground. That's what we will do if we are not aware and fully aware of the gifts we've been given. Because what happens in creative ministries is exactly what happens in the parable of the talents. Everybody's standing around, and then I'm looking at Mike, and I'm like, ooh, Mike's got 10 bags of silver. Jenna's got 5 bags of silver. And I'm looking at my measly old 1 bag of silver and being like, this ain't worth nothing. Right? Like, don't we do that? The comparative nature of creative ministries is killing the church, because you cannot and I cannot step into the fullness of who we are if we don't know what we've been given. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you want to be a leader that leads more than people who just look like you need to be non-anxious. You need to know the gifts that you've been given, particularly if you are white-skinned. And most of you on the call are white-skinned, because the environment we live in right now will tell you that you've got nothing to give, that you got nothing to say. But you got to know. You got to know what's been given to you so that you can invest and you won't take that thing and bury it in the ground.